Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And what have we got here? What is our latest clump? I'm trying to see. We've got, this stuff we can do in a minute. Okay. Yes, we have SHs. We're working our way through SHs. And now we have to do some SHCH, right? Shchedrin. Shchedrin is a wonderful composer who's still, his output is sort of hard to wrap your brain around because that Carmen Ballet thing is just taken over the universe in terms of our understanding. He's a one-shot wonder, but he wrote so much other fun stuff. And here we have the Carmen Suite, which is the ballet, the Carmen Ballet with Mikhail Pletnev and his first two concerti for orchestra. There are at least 5 of them, maybe more. First is called Naughty Limericks. The other is The Chimes. And this is with the Russian National Orchestra and Pletnev, which is one of the better things he's done because he's such a strange and somewhat unappealing conductor as often as not. But this disc was entertaining enough, and I liked it, and so I kept it. And then we have his thing here, his cello concerto. No, the Concerto Cantabile for violin and orchestra, pardon me, along with the Stravinsky violin concerto and the Tchaikovsky Serenade Melancholique. The Shchedrin is a beautiful work. Again, well worth hearing. People don't play these things. I don't get it. This is with Maxim Vengerov, Rostropovich, and the London Symphony Orchestra on EMI. Remember EMI? And then we have, what is this? Oh, good Lord. This has like stickers all over the place. That's because it was a promo that I got. It's like, not for sale, not for this. You can buy it here, you could buy it there. This is the Chamber Orchestra Kremlin doing, the Carmen Ballet and Russian photographs. Well, there we go. The ancient town of Alexin, cockroaches throughout Moscow. I love that. Also music in D major. The Stalin Cocktail and Evening Bells. The Stalin Cocktail has been recorded before. And then we have Glorification, Velichania. This is a commission from the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. So this is fun. It's on claves, the Chamber Orchestra Kremlin, with Misha Rachlevsky conducting. Wow. There you go. That was new. Oh, look, the Carmen Ballet. Oh, the Carmen Suite, the Carmen Ballet. I know, I've got a million of these. I love it. Let's face it. What is not to love about lots of strings and tons of percussion? Playing all the best tunes from Carmen and other things by Bizet, by the way. So here's the Carmen Ballet and lists Hungarian Fantasy, arranged for piano, strings, and percussion by Daniel Spalding, with the Philadelphia Virtuosi Chamber Orchestra and the Ethos Percussion Group under Daniel Spalding, with Gabriella Imre, pianist. Boy, is this an odd thing. It's on Connoisseur Society. I wonder if they still exist. And I kept it because of the list arrangement and the strange label and the Philadelphia Virtuosi. And, they're good. And it's, I don't know. That's what overflow rooms are for, right? That's why we do this, isn't it? And then we've got the last Shchedrin thing, the Carmen Ballet. Oh, something different. This is with Rodion with strings and percussion of the Bolshoi Theater Moscow. This is sort of like, the one we all grew up with. It's really, really, really very good. Along with the Anna Karenina, romantic music for full symphony orchestra, with Svetlanov and the USSR Symphony Orchestra. This is a cool suite. Why these things never get played? We never hear them. We never get to hear them. It makes me crazy. Live would be so much fun. The movement titles are Bad Omen, Anna's Love, Anna's Lie, Anna's Rebellion, Anna's Nightmares, and Anna's Death. Yeah, besides, Anna Karenina has the best opening line in since War and Peace or The Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. No, Anna Karenina is all happy families are happy in the same way, but all unhappy families are unhappy in their own individual ways. Words to that effect. I know it in Russian better than I know it in English. Oh my God, what a great opening. What a fabulous novel. And the music is really, really worthy of it. It's really powerful stuff. Okay, next, Harold Shapiro. This is still in plastic because it's an extra. I have my Harold Shapiro collection is all upstairs. But this one I have downstairs, the Symphony for Classical Orchestra and the 9-minute Overture. This is with the Los Angeles Philharmonic and Andre Previn when they revived the Symphony for Classical Orchestra, and it gave Shapiro a big boost at the end of his life. I mean, I knew him and spoke to him a few times. He was a character. He really was. He was totally besotted with Stravinsky, and all of his music sounds like that one way or another, but really, really a nice guy. And the Symphony for Classical Orchestra is a masterpiece. It's only been recorded twice. Leonard Bernstein did it in mono in the 50s, and then this one, which is not as disciplined as Bernstein's. It's not as good a performance, but it's good enough. I mean, you certainly hear it. I saw them do it live. I mean, Previn, to his credit, toured with this work, and it was a revelation for those of us who heard it live for the first time. Really marvelous. So this is on New World, and I'm just glad that they were able to make a recording of it. I really am. We still are awaiting a great modern stereo version. I wish somebody would do it. Then we've got, let's see, a couple Gil Shaham discs. The Fiddler of the Opera. Well, okay, it's a little embarrassing. He's wearing his cloak with his hat, and obviously he was doing like things with the photographer there. Shaham is just one of the great violinists alive. He's a fabulous, fabulous artist. And so I kept these things. These are, violin arrangements. You've got the Barber of Seville paraphrase on Largo al Factotum by Castelnuovo Tedesco and Heifetz, no less. And it's a Magic Flute Fantasy and Gluck, Orpheus, and Eurydice, the Melody Dance of the Blessed Spirits, arranged by Kreisler. The Magic Flute is Sarasate. It's his fantasy. Then we've got Tancredi, I Tanti Palpiti by Paganini, revised by Kreisler. And The Love for Three Oranges March, transcribed by Heifetz. And the Rosenkavalier Waltzes, transcribed by Prihoda. Porgy and Bess transcriptions, that was Heifetz, of course. He was famous for doing that. And Sadko, the Hindu Song of India, arranged by Kreisler. And, of course, Yeno Hubai's Fantasy Brillant on Carmen. At least he didn't do the Sarasate Carmen fantasy. Good for him. And we've got Romances for Violin and Orchestra. Okay, we don't need to go through this, do we? These are just lovely violin encore albums that I stuck under Shaham. And there you have it, my friends. 3 more unbelievably fascinating bits of musical highways and byways in the Overflow room. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.